Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson.
And I am Corey McFan.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So we have our Valorant team back once again. They'll be playing against Missouri State University in the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus competition. Now, we're already very excited to say that the Valorant team has advanced to the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus playoffs in their division, but this is still just icing on the cake if they could take the win.
Yeah.
But we're getting things set up, so let me go over a couple things real quick. First of all, who will be playing on our Valorant team today? So we have here, I'm just going to go through the list. We have freshman Walker Dale Wave playing. We have sophomore Jazz Smith Weenie Hut Jr. playing. We have senior Artemis Strepinet's mom playing. We have senior Spence playing. And we have freshman Ian Wanis McNelvin playing. And of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games. But yes, just getting a couple things set. We should be starting very soon. So let me go over a few quick announcements while we're waiting everyone to kind of get prepped. Using the restrooms, so you're good to go. So first, we want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They have helped provide our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones. Great quality, very durable. Our students love them. We're using their Quadcast microphone right now for our broadcast. If you would like to check out HyperX gear and see if maybe that'd be the right fit for you, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. They have some great deals going on right now for headsets, so definitely check them out. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Every Tuesday is their Marietta College night, where if you go to their restaurant on Front Street and show them your ID, you will get discounts on food and drinks. They'll have their Switch available where you can play some Super Smash Brothers or some Mario Kart or Mario Party. And they will air our matches that we have live on there, which we will have some matches tomorrow. So you can go get some pizza and cheer on our teams tomorrow. So yeah, definitely go check them out. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our esports program. We have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. We have our facility here at the Gathering Place on campus. We have several coaches, so we have more than just Derek. We have coaches for Rocket League and Rainbow Six as well. We provide support for our students to help them succeed in the classroom and outside of the classroom. And of course, there are scholarships available. So for more information, go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. That has all those links. Speaking of scholarships, we have tryouts. We have some this Saturday. Go check them out. As we are getting things started up with Marietta going against Missouri State, it's going to be Haven. And I'm trying to make sure I get the right side. There we go. So Marietta's attacking first, it looks like.
In classic map pick.
Yeah, we've seen Haven a lot. It just seems to be one of the popular choices among all the teams.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's realizing how good the map actually is.
I think it's well balanced. Like when you look at the two bomb sites, I mean you have your kind of bottlenecks as well, but you don't have any gimmicks like being trapped inside a box or having 3 points to defend or having different, like, of course there's different ways to infiltrate, but something like Fracture, for instance, a very different map of ways to get around. So it's just kind of, I would consider it like a classic, like a fundamental type map. There's nothing like really weird about it, but it's just a nice solid map.
Yeah. Also, there's 3 points. There's 3 sites on this map.
Oh, that's right. This is the one. But I thought there was another one of those 3.
There's 2.
See, this is why I need you here, so I don't look like an idiot. Or if I at least do, it's not for very long. That's right. This is the one that has the building in the middle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, so anything interesting about the agent selection here?
Not really. It's really more so just meta picks at this point. They're like, meta picks aren't really a thing. It's just whatever you're good at. Like, a lot of interesting plays can be made from the characters that have been chosen.
Yeah, like
it just depends on whether or not you know how to use the character in the right way or not.
Okay, because we're seeing like Weenie Hut Jr. playing Killjoy, likes to play Killjoy a lot. Wave on the Omen. Spence has been playing a lot of Jet lately, so that makes sense. Mom's going to be on Fade, and McLevin's going to be on the Reyna. But we're going to be seeing a Phoenix coming out for Missouri State, which I think is an interesting choice.
Phoenix is like one of the starter characters. He's a well-rounded character. He can enter onto a site. He can heal himself. He's got a wall. He can block off a doorway if he needs to, and he's got a molly.
A lot of capabilities. Looks like Marietta is going to be heading over to Site A first. Putting out some smokes in there. Wave does get taken out very early by that Phoenix. You see, Mom takes a lot of damage with that Molotov. Smoke's going to be coming out for Jet. Meanwhile, Mom is looking to flank from by, but Winnie Jr. gets taken down, so does Spence. Mom does get one pick, though, so it's just Mom and McLovin that's left. And Mom goes down, so now it's McLovin against 4 from Missouri State. And tries to get some shots in onto the Brimstone. Gets him so low, but just not enough to finish him off.
Yeah, Marietta wasn't even able to get on the site there. They were kind of just bottlenecked at those choke points.
Yeah, we just saw there, like, Missouri State was just able to react fast enough and get, like, again, that initial pick onto Wave definitely caused a challenge for the Pioneers. So we're going to see Missouri State going to be able to buy some rifles. Marietta's going to have to stick with their pistols for now. But we'll see. Maybe they can be able to get a little bit of econ here, see if they can get a quick pick.
This is Missouri's bonus round, so they are able to buy better weapons than Marietta can.
We're going to see a 1-for-1 trade there. Spence is going to try to dash through the smoke, but just completely blinded. Not be able to see anything going on there. Meanwhile, it looks like Missouri State is going to be looking to collapse onto the team as they rotate to Site C. Spence gets picked off. Although Mom gets one, but gets picked off, so Weenie Jr.'s left. And Marietta gets 2 of them down before the round going to Missouri State.
Honestly, that isn't really that surprising considering it was the second round. Missouri did have the better guns, but now Marietta is going to be able to buy up guns, and Marietta was able to take down a couple of Missouri along with them. So Marietta is in the economy advantage if they win this round.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing like the Killjoy from Missouri State not able to get full armor. Sky does not seem to be able to is buying a rifle, so Marietta could have the advantage here. Just gonna have to play very smart, watch for the picks. We're seeing Wave kind of keeping an eye over at Site C. Yeah, Pioneers are playing a lot more slowly this time. You can see the Brimstone smoke coming out, which gives Missouri State a chance to rotate. And Spence gets a huge pick onto that Brimstone. So maybe looking at Site B, but the rest of the Pioneers may be rotating actually over to Site A. We're going to see Mom going to be scouting out a little bit. And does get blinded, but takes a hit, but it's going to be fine. But Spence does get another kill, but goes down himself. So 2-for-1 overall. Wave gets 1, so there's only just the Phoenix left for Missouri State. Wave is looking to see where the flank. Marietta does get the spike planted. And the Phoenix does take down 1. And Wave does get the killing blow, and Marietta will take the round.
Marietta suffered a couple of casualties there, but they should still be able. And it looks like we're calling for a timeout. This is a little weird.
Yeah, interesting that Missouri State is calling for a very early timeout, and we don't know the reason why, because it's only round 4. Maybe there was a technical issue, possibly. So maybe they're trying to get that cleaned up. But yeah, I mean, Spence went down, but he took down 2 himself in the process. So very fair trade there. But yeah, I mean, we're just seeing from the buyouts a little bit. Marietta's able to have full arsenal, and for Missouri State, like, well, I don't think they have necessarily time to buy their weapons just yet.
Based on their econ, the max they can have is 3 rifles. Sky and Fade seem to be a little bit too low in economy to be able to full buy, unless they saved quite a bit of their utility from last round.
All right, looks like the timeout is going to expire, so we'll see. So, yeah, they are trying to at least get some rifles, but they're probably not going to be able to full buy the armor.
It isn't. Yeah, that's what they went for. They opted to buy the rifles over armor. That's interesting to me. I don't know. I would have saved personally.
Well, they decided to go all in as much as they can. And we're going to see Wave scouting a little bit. Does spot the Fade there.
Bring them down.
They're going to continue to rotate. Meanwhile, Spence and Wave are going to be kind of in the middle area. Meanwhile, Juniors check to see if anyone goes by site B. We're going to see some gunfire going on. Wave is going to take down that Sky. Meanwhile, smoke comes out for Spence.
Shadows traveling.
Going to be throwing out smokes. Meanwhile, the rest of the Pioneers are going to be rotating over back to Site A. They got 30 seconds. McLovin does go down, but Wave is going to get a kill off the site. And Weenie Jr. will start planting. And it's just the Fade that's left for Missouri State. Mom's going to just be waiting right there. Although the Fade is going to be kind of heading towards top side. And it looks like everyone's going to concede, so they're going to try to hightail it out of there before the spike goes off. Although Mom does end up going down at the last second. But Marietta will tie this up to a piece.
That was a great round for Marietta. Wave with the lurk, getting 2 kills, putting a big dent in Missouri's numbers for that round. Leaving Fade by herself to a 1v4. Needed a few spike. Kind of forced her hand. She kind of had to save.
Yeah, very difficult to answer to that. And I'm going to double check one thing. I know some of you guys in the chat are talking about some latency issues. We're not seeing any issues on our end, but it does seem like there might be a little bit of encoding overload. So I'm going to double check settings real quick to see if we can get that cleaned up for you guys. So hang tight for a little bit. We are on a 3-minute stream delay, so keep in mind that anything we try to fix, you wouldn't necessarily see it for another 3 minutes. So Corey, if you can take over talking a little bit what's going on here while I'm trying to check to see if I can figure out what's going on with OBS.
Does look like Marietta is trying to creep up a little bit in garage, see if they can get a pick off onto that Sky who's just camping around that corner. Spence does go down, but not at the expense of the Missouri Sky.
They are starting to plant here.
Cover going out. Blinding. Shadows traveling.
And Wave's going to get another pick.
And another.
Yeah, so it's just a 2v4, and I don't think there's much Missouri State's going to be able to do. Still checking on the settings, everyone. So hang tight for 1 second here.
Marietta is just doing a very good job about playing together and like holding down sights and sight lines.
Yeah, and there was another 1-for-1 trade there at the end, but Marietta still comes out on top.
That course is mine.
Okay, I made one little tweak to OBS to see if that takes care of the encoding issues. Like I said, everyone, you won't see until 3 minutes, although actually, they're going to hear this 3 minutes later anyway.
As you're saying this, they would have heard it. They would have seen it.
That's true. And we're going to see Spence popping the jet ult, so we're going to swap over that to see how he utilizes. Pops that smoke right by the door. Okay, it looks like we're still getting a little bit of encoding overload here, so I'm going to try one thing here. I'm going to try one more option to try to help with the encoding. Let's try lowering the bitrate a little bit. Twitch does cap the bitrate a little bit. Spence does get a nice pick there. Let's see if lowering the bitrate helps too.
And just like that, 3 members of Missouri are already down.
Down mid.
But Marietta does lose 2 in the process.
And the spike goes down over by the by site B, but Wave just popped his ultimate to grab the spike and plant it over at site C.
I thought they were on site A for a minute.
There was a split. 2 were at C and 1 was at A, and Omen used his ultimate to take the spike from B and plant it over at C.
Last player standing.
Now, the problem is it's now just Wave for Marietta. He gets blinded, but he's going to have to try to... He does get one, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be enough. They're still going to be able to defuse in time.
That was a really good play by Marietta, but the execution just wasn't quite there.
Yeah, and actually Sky gets the ace for that too.
But I do not think that is going to affect Marietta.
Yeah, they're still able to full buy, but now it's 3 rounds apiece.
So far, this is a really, really close game.
I'm gonna try one more second because we're still getting a lot of encoding overloads. I think it might just be one of those that Valorant requires a pretty high, a lot of oomph to your resources. So that and OBS does kind of take some resources away, but hopefully that helps the quality of the stream.
Bring them down.
The hunt begins.
But now we're going to see the Reyna ult coming out for McLovin. Takes some damage very quickly, but takes down 1 and gets healed right back up with that ultimate. And that Brimstone ult's going to come down to delay Marietta planning, but it seems like they're still okay. But now Missouri State is going to start rushing in and just going 1 by 1. McLovin with a 3K, and Marietta will take the round.
I don't even know what happened. So much. It was just chaos. All of a sudden, the Brimstone ult went off, and then Missouri just pushed in and all just dropped.
Well, McLovin still had his ultimate up, so he's just taking down several. Like, took down 2 himself, and then the rest of the team were able to get the remaining 2 down.
It was just a spray. Just complete chaos.
We'll take it though. Pioneers are now up 4-3, so it's been very back and forth. Marietta has 2 ultimates ready, but so does Missouri State, so we're going to see if any of those get utilized in this round. Marietta looking to go straight for Site C. Wave does spot the Sky up there.
Shadows traveling.
And going to use a smoke to kind of disrupt that. But now we're going to see Pioneers rotating over to Site C. They're going to start playing. Wave takes down the Sky and is going to fall back. Spike does get planted, so now can Marietta secure? So her bot's going to be coming out. McLovin's going to kind of keep an eye. Mom gets one down. And McLovin takes some hits, but is still able to get a kill, but he goes down. But it's just the Brimstone that's left for Missouri State. And we're starting to see Marietta kind of really taking a lead here. And Wave there with a 3K. And another round goes to the Pioneers.
And Marietta with only the one loss to their numbers.
Yeah, and they didn't have to pop any ultimates either. But speaking of ult, Wave has his ultimate back. So we'll see if there's another opportunity for him to take the take a spike and plant it somewhere.
It does seem like Missouri has an ultimate advantage just by one ult though. We'll see if they can utilize it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Brimstone popped his ult 2 rounds ago as well. But the thing that we've always talked about with the Pioneers is they get their ults, but they kind of hang on to them longer than they should. So we'll see if they can... Now, granted, so far, Marion's done a pretty good job with using their ults. Although Spence does get picked off early on, which is unfortunate. But we'll see if Mom or Killjoy can... or Weenie Hunt Jr. can use their ults this round. Or if they even need to. Because no one had to pop anything in the last round. We're going to see the Sky ultimate coming out. And Wave does get the pick. And we do see ultimates coming out for... Actually, that was one of... 2 ults were used by Missouri State. And it's still a 4v3. Marietta's in the favor, but they still need to get over to the site. Wave does get a pick onto the Brimstone, but he does get taken down with the Fade. And actually, Fade takes down 2, but McLovin does get 1 kill. So now Weenie Hunt Jr. will start planning. And they do get the spike planted, so now they just got to look out for that Killjoy. Who's going to be right there and gets headshot. Did not expect the Killjoy right there. So it's Killjoy versus Killjoy. So now we're seeing both of them using their ultimates. So what happens here?
Well, it looks... Their Killjoy ult's gonna go off first, but it doesn't even matter because Weenie Hunt Jr. just kills them with the swarm grenades. They tried to stick it.
Yeah, it gets the kill, but the defuse still goes off, so the round will go to Missouri State.
That was very interesting. Both Killjoys popped their ults at the same time.
Well, it can make sense that Missouri State's Killjoy is using it to zone out Weenie Hunt Jr., but then uses the ult to try to see if they can get him to get off the point. But they just kind of played chicken there and got the defuse off.
I got the spike.
Now it is 5-4. Now we're seeing them kind of rotating over to Site B, possibly. See Spence putting out some smokes. Mom does get taken down, but Spence is going to get 1 pick. Takes a lot of damage himself. But Weenie Hunt Jr. is going to fall. McLovin gets the refact, so it's just been trade after trade. But Wave is going to take down one. Going to throw out another smoke. McLovin will start planting. And they do get the spike planted, but with that smoke, that is going to kind of stall Missouri State a little bit. But does get some hits. And just like that, Marietta will secure that round.
Marietta is just a machine at this point. They're working together in unison and taking down Missouri State 1 by 1.
Yeah, you can tell that they're communicating where they expect the opponents to be. They're watching all the angles. And as soon as they get through that smoke, they're able to get the picks. But it's still a 2-round differential. Marietta full buy, and it's looking like Missouri State is going to econ this round because they don't really have a whole lot to work with. We're seeing Wave at 15-5-4, McLovin 10-8-2. And McLovin popping that ultimate. Mom takes down the Phoenix, though. And actually, Wave pops his ultimate and gets the flank from behind to take out Killjoy. And they're going straight for that site. Weenie Hunt Jr. starting to plant. Now they're just going to be waiting here. Although McLovin may be looking for a pick. Spence gets one, but Mom is going to fall. Wave takes one, so it's just the Brimstone that's left. And I was waiting for McLovin to get some kills with his ultimates, but everyone else got kills.
Everyone else. Everyone but the one you were on.
Yeah, it's the commentator's curse right there.
Yeah.
But all right, it is the last round before the swap, and so yeah, McLovin and Wave both used their ultimates to just very aggressive play on the side. It worked. So this is the last round for the swap, and Spence has his ultimate ready to go. So I'm gonna guess he's gonna pop it.
Can't catch us.
More than likely, he's gonna pop it.
You have to at this point. And he's going to pop the ultimate. I said, and he's going to pop his ultimate.
Maybe not yet.
Spence, what are you doing?
Just pop the ult.
But Mom's going to get taken out by Phoenix. Phoenix looking to get a flame revive, but McLovin is going to be able to avenge Mom's death. Marietta is going to be very patient. Maybe rotating over to Site B, it looks like. Spence still kind of keeping an eye. There's that ultimate!
You were just waiting for that.
And he did spot one. Couldn't tell who he spotted. But they are trying to secure Site B. Trying to keep an eye on both sides. Weenie Jr. does go down. Wave is going to get a reek frag. But Spence is going to get picked off. And it's just Wave. They does get the spike planted. But it is a 1v3. And Wave is very low. Gets one. But he doesn't get the other, so unfortunately the round will go to Missouri State.
Just the spray, even blind, the Fade sprayed and got him.
Switching sides.
Marietta is still in the lead, so...
Yeah.
But it's only by 2 rounds, so it's still anyone's
Yeah,
game.
so it's not over yet. I mean, we've seen larger differentials just completely flip-flop.
36 rounds.
Let's not talk about that one. I would like to get home at a decent time.
Let's
today.
not bring that energy into the chat.
I mean, they got the win. That was the important thing. And right now the team is playing very well, but we're going to see how they do on defense. We've always seen it. It seems like the team does very well on one side, but then they struggle in the other.
Looks like they're completely leaving B open. Stacking A with 4 players.
Although we're going to see like a 2-stack. They're going to try to collapse onto C. Wade gets one.
And he
Gets
2?
reloaded. But does not get the other. And that's going to tell the rest of the team to start collapsing in.
Spike planted.
And Mom's going to take down one. Line comes out, but now they're going to start rotating in. Spence is going to get one. McLovin gets one. So it's just McLovin taking down the Fade. And they will be able to defuse in time. The Fade did take down 2 himself. Sharing those ult points. So Marietta will secure that first round on defense.
That means we are now on Marietta's bonus round, and they have the opportunity to buy up. To secure this round.
Yeah, so they're going to want to make sure they have a good round here because, and we've talked this numerous times, obviously Missouri State's going to econ here. And if they get some picks, and that's going to put them at a good advantage in the next round. But if Marietta can try to not die, which I know is easier said than done, then they could be in a good spot for round 3 as well. But right now we're seeing Missouri State playing very patient. They may be looking to see if Marietta will be scouting around. See, Wave is doing just that. And he's going to take out the Sky. And that's going to signal Missouri State to head over to Site A. Alarm bot is triggered, so they know where Missouri State is coming from. Smoke comes out. Mom's got the shotgun right onto the face.
One enemy remaining.
So it's just the Killjoy, which is very low on health. So remember what I said about not dying?
Yeah, they didn't die.
Yeah, they didn't die.
They didn't die.
No. So yeah, that should put him in a pretty good spot.
Missouri State is able to buy, but either way, even if Marietta loses this round, they can buy next.
Yeah, once again, just well coordination from defense there. Wave getting that pick onto the Sky. Winnie Hunt Jr. getting the triggers out, so that way and fortunately for Marietta, Missouri State went right where the bot triggered, so they knew exactly where they were coming from. But now we're going to see Missouri State going all in onto Site C. Yeah, and at that point, it's just kind of hard to 1v5 there. You can't fault him for that one.
Especially when you get sighted with a util.
Weapon here.
So now Marietta's going to have to work their way in. Mom takes a couple hits.
Bring them down.
They're going to have to start moving in at some point. Because they're running out of time. And we're just going to see there a lot of picks left and right. And Missouri State will take that round. I mean, that was just a result of them going all into one site, capturing it early. And Marietta just did not have an answer to retake that point.
That, and it was bound to be a little bit difficult for Marietta to take that round. They were already down in, like, guns. Missouri had the gun advantage.
Alright, but Marietta is still up 9-6. They just need 4 rounds to take the map. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like Missouri State's going for the split approach, but a great headshot there by Mom.
That was the tiniest little opening right there. That reaction time was on point.
Now Missouri State is going to be rotating over to Site A. We're seeing the smokes coming out by the Brimstone. And we're seeing the Fade coming out and does catch Mom. So Missouri State is going to start planting, and they do get that spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
And trying to throw out all sorts of smokes, looking for the possible flank. We need a Junior getting 2. Although Spence is going to fall. But now it's just Wave trying to take down the last 2. He gets 1. He gets 2, and he should have enough time to defuse.
And he takes the round for Marietta.
With just 32 health remaining. Okay, go on, defuse.
Ultimate is ready. That was fun.
He's messing around just a little bit there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
But
now Marietta suffered quite a few casualties there, though, so they are definitely at a gun disadvantage this round and are going to be forced to save.
Yeah, we see the investment being a little on the low side, but we'll see if they can at least try to get a couple of picks here. It's looking like Missouri State may be aiming for, well, not sure. They're kind of split between sites B and C, but maybe possibly looking at.
You should run.
And the Killjoy ultimate is going to be popped. So they're going to try to zone everyone out to give them the opportunity to go plant the spike on top of site B.
However, Marietta is ready to attack from all angles.
Spike planted.
The Wave is going to take down one.
Shadows.
Although Spence gets taken down. And Wave gets taken down. Great shotgun there by McLovin. And now we're going to see the Fade ult coming out for Mom, but gets taken down. And Missouri State will take that round.
Once again, it comes down to the gun gift.
Alright, looks like Marietta is still going to have enough econ to full buy this time. Still a 3-round differential between the two schools. But it's looking like Marietta needs to stay alive here. They do have 3 ultimates, because if they go down here, you can notice the econ amounts for several of them are dangerously low.
This could be a turning point for Missouri if they play their cards right. So Marietta has to be very careful.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And we're going to see the Phoenix ult come out and the Reyna ult. And it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade there.
The Killjoy ult does come out.
They're going to use that to try to delay or push back Missouri State. Gives them a chance to kind of set up Site A for defense. Doesn't catch anyone. But they may be trying to play a little bit of mind games, making Marietta think that they're going to rotate, when in fact they're just waiting and maybe looking to try to go back to Site A. And Spence is going to get picked off.
Time out.
And they will go in, try to...
Planted.
They will get the spike planted. Junior was looking for a shot, but doesn't quite get it. He's checking the angles. Gets blind, takes a hit, but he's still fine. But gets picked off, so it's just Winnie Junior that's left. And I don't think there's much to be done. And that's going to be a huge round for Missouri State. As we're going to see, not a whole lot of econ for the team.
Marietta is in a very sticky situation now. Just a couple rounds and Missouri can tie it back up. Marietta needs to save here and play it safe.
Which is exactly what they're going to have to do. In fact, Mom's the only one that's actually going to have an op.
Keep it cool. Sentry. That's how you survive. Alarm bot out.
The weaker version of an op, though. So it's the weaker version of an op, though.
Well, we're going to see Spence popping his ultimate to try to help counter, but Sky from Missouri State's going to be popping their ultimate too. And they're going to go straight over to Site C and start planting.
Spike planted.
And tries to go in, but doesn't get the kill. But Wave is going to get the refrag, but Weenie Jr. is going to go down. Takes the weapon. The big love and fall, so it's just Mom and Wave that's left.
Last player standing.
And Mom goes down, so it's just a 4v1. And I don't think there's much that Wave can do except get one kill. Tries to look for another, but it's just going to have to fall back. So that's going to be another round going to Missouri State.
Look for my shadows, they will hide you.
So Marietta is able to buy this round.
And Missouri State has closed the gap. This is the first time we actually seen since round 6 that a team's won 3 rounds in a row. So Marietta won 3 rounds in a row in rounds 2, 3, and 4. So this could be a huge moment for both teams. Mom gets blinded, but it's going to fall back, thinking that Missouri State's going to be heading straight over to Site A.
Face your fear.
And we're going to see the Fate all coming out. And that's going to force Mom to fall back. And Missouri State is immediately going to start planting and get the spike planted.
I'll find you. Still waiting. Feeling sent.
Although Wave is going to get one pick onto Killjoy. Bot gets taken out. And Mom's going to take down the Sky. But Spence is going to kill on Phoenix. So it's just 2 left for Missouri State.
Shadows traveling.
And we're going to see Wave going to start trying to defend. Oh, that Molotov is doing a lot of damage. And the Hellfire coming out. They did get to halfway, and Mom's going to try to defuse, but gets taken down. And Missouri State's going to hold.
That was a really close round. Missouri State played that so well.
Marietta got to halfway, but the Hellfire and everything they threw on top of that point was enough to take it. But now we're tied up 10 apiece.
And this has put Marietta in a very desperate situation.
Now they cannot full buy this time,
Everywhere.
and that's going to put them at a tactical disadvantage. And we're going to see once again Missouri State's going to try to use one of their strategies from before, going all in on the Site C. But it looks like Missouri State may be retreating.
Looks like they're playing for the ultimate orbs.
McLovin gets one, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Ian Jr. tries to go for the snipe, does not get it. Now Wave is going to try to come in from behind. And the Killjoy ult comes out to start a zone. But Wave does take down the Phoenix in the process.
Spike planted.
So Missouri State will get the spike planted, but Marietta's up 4-3. And even that Fade and Killjoy are about half health.
Steal the sight. Shadows traveling.
But Wave does get picked off after teleporting in. Although Mom gets one, gets another 1-for-1 trade, so it's just Spence and Killjoy that's left. And it's just a Killjoy. They get the kill. Do they have enough time to defuse? I think they do.
They have enough time, it looks like it.
A little close, but we'll take it.
That was a crucial round for Marietta. Marietta needed to win that round, and now they are in a much better position than they were.
Yeah, because they were not at 4x4, and they lost that would have been... I don't even want to go there. But they still need 2 rounds to take the first map here. So it's still been very back and forth. But it looks like everyone's able to full buy. So this is still another critical round for both teams. As we're seeing what the econ looks like for Marietta. If they don't win this round, at least 3 of them are going to be at a huge disadvantage going to the next one. Everyone's going to be rotating. And it's a trade right there between Wave and Brimstone. Although McLovin's going to take down Phoenix, but then he's going to get taken down. So it's still a 3v3. And Missouri State's going to go straight over to Site C, it looks like.
Spike planted.
Now it's going to be up to Marietta to try to take out the remaining members. But Marietta's going to have to work their way in. Jet throws out one smoke. Going to dash over. And catches one. But now they're running out of time. Going to throw out another smoke.
One enemy remaining.
And Mom takes down one, so it's just a Killjoy. And they do get it. But is there enough time? Maybe? Yeah, just in the nick of... Oh my goodness.
Just enough time. 0.77 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. Less than a second remaining. Oh my goodness.
They're desperate.
But they do clutch it out. And it is going to be map point for the Pioneers.
And they have a surplus of ultimates ready to use.
And they need to use them for sure.
Turret out. What's this?
So already seen Spence bringing out his ultimate. He's going to see if there's any movement there. He's going to pop that. Although he throws everything and nothing connects.
Blocking sight.
Going to throw out the smoke. Throws out another smoke.
Turret out.
And it's just going to keep falling back.
Face your fear.
And we're seeing the fade all right now. Is a lot of ultimates being used by Missouri State. And they're going to start planting. But Mom is going to go down. Now McLovin's going to pop an ultimate. Spence gets one kill. So it's a 4v3. Wave's going to take down the bot. Takes a hit, but it's going to be fine. But Spence gets one. Wave gets one.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just the Phoenix that's left.
Cover going out.
It's going to start trying to defuse. Phoenix is going to be looking to put down. They get to halfway. And will they clutch it out? He gets killed the last second.
Imagine if I died.
And Missouri State stays alive.
That Phoenix used his wall to get right up into Wave's face just before he finished that defuse.
It was just within a split second of taking it.
And Marietta needs to take this round or we're going into overtime.
Yeah, so it's still match point. And they don't have like the ideal weapons, but they do have full armor. They do have rifles.
Swarm grenade.
But now what we see here is Killjoy has their ultimate for Missouri State. So going to be popping that, probably to zone out the team. Wave still has his ultimate, but they don't have anything else. Sky is almost at the signature ability. But it's going to be a matter of can Marietta close this out. And here comes the Killjoy ultimate, just kind of zoning everyone off of Site A. Wave is going to get one kill onto one. Mom's going to take down another, so that's already two down for Missouri State. So the Killjoy catches two, but just used as kind of like zoning purposes.
Placing swarm grenade.
And Wave gets another
Spike
pick.
down.
So there's only two left, and the Brimstone is very low on health too. So Marietta's in very good position here. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left. One enemy
And takes
remaining.
down the Killjoy, so it's just the Brimstone that's left. And McLovin gets the killing blow, and Marietta will take map 1.
That was both teams back and forth. It's just a couple of powerhouses fighting each other.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of trading back and forth there with both teams. We see Wave finishing at 34-14-10 with a combat score of 403. And then the next two were from Missouri State, and then McLovin coming in 18-18-6. But yeah, like very back and forth. And we didn't get a chance to mention this before the stream, but I think both teams were 3-1 going into this game.
Ah,
Yeah, so
it's bound to be a very close game.
yeah, it's very very close game. But looks like we're gonna take a 5-minute break, give everyone a chance to kind of regroup and then get ready for the next map. Do you remember what the next map is?
No, I do not think.
All I know is it's not Lotus because they banned that.
It's not Lotus.
We know
it's
that.
Not Lotus. It's not Lotus.
No, we'll find out in a little bit. But let's go ahead and take that break. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We are getting things set up for map 2. It looks like it's going to be Ascent, and I think Marietta's defending first this time. At least that's what it looks like on here.
I believe so. And it is.
We're just waiting for everyone to get back in there. I think Missouri State has already said that they're ready, so we're just waiting for Marietta to be ready. So real quick, I mentioned earlier about the tryouts. Did you know we have tryouts? Yes, that's right. Our next tryouts are going to be this Saturday, March 25th. We already have a few scheduled, but we can always schedule some more. So if you are interested, if you are a high school senior or a college transfer, you can fill out our scholarship forms. So screenshot this real quick because Marietta is saying they're ready, so we might go into here, but go to bit.ly/mcrecruit and definitely bit.ly/mcesport tryout to schedule that trial. Now, if you are not available this Saturday, we will have one more on Saturday, April 15th, but that is the last official date. So you've been kind of debating back and forth. Do I really want to try out for an esports scholarship? The answer is yes, first of all.
Just do it.
Just do it, but definitely sign up for it sooner than later. But, all right, so we are on Ascent. Marietta's defending. They are up by 1. Let's take a look at ops here. So far, we're kind of seeing the go-tos for Spence and Weenie Hut Jr.
I would not be surprised if Marietta rolled out on the same thing. I really wouldn't.
It was a pretty solid composition. Like, yeah, I mean, it seemed to synergize very well. Although, what is Mom looking at right there?
That looks like Gecko, the new character.
I don't know if Gecko is available yet.
I don't think he is. I think
No,
they just
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say, according to the NACE rules, like when a new agent comes out, you have to wait like 2 weeks for it or so. I think it'd be available later this week, just not today.
I think it was just a meme.
Yeah.
For the lulz.
But McLovin actually going to bring out the KO this time.
Other than that, it looks like it's about the same picks.
Yeah, Wade hasn't locked in the Omen, but maybe looking at... Okay, yeah, Mom bringing out the Fade.
It does look like Missouri's bringing out an Astra. I always respect an Astra pick. Always. You never know if they're going to be awful or, like, a god. You never know.
Yeah, well, we haven't really seen a lot of Astra in competition. No, maybe in rank. I don't know. I don't play rank, so but I don't remember seeing Astra this semester. But then again, we've had fewer matches than we did last fall too. We've had other GLEC matches, everyone, so you got to go watch those. Which, speaking of that, I mean, you guys have quite a few matches this week in GLEC. Well, we got one maybe on Wednesday, and I think you have one on Thursday.
Maybe. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, quite a bit. Trying to catch up.
Yeah, we've been still trying to deal with all the reschedules from spring breaks, but we should have most of them figured out this week. But, alright, we are at the pistol round, and everyone's getting things set up. McLovin looking to throw out that suppression dagger pretty early to see if he catches anyone. And it does look like that Missouri State's going to go site A and catches all 5, so that's going to tell everyone, hey, let's move over to site A, and they got caught. So, yeah, that kind of slowed everything down. Well, Jr. is going to keep an eye on Site B just in case, but it seems like Missouri State's going to stick over. And we see the Phoenix taken down 2 for Marietta already. Wave is going to be bringing out smokes, but gets picked off himself.
Spike planted.
We see McLovin just slowly working his way in. Going to throw another dagger there. Catches the bot. And unfortunately, no one from Missouri State went down that time.
That is unfortunate. But it looked like they were gonna end up winning that round anyway.
Yeah, they just did not get any. We saw that Sally from Missouri State just making a bunch of picks there, getting 3 down himself. So now it's going to be a matter of, can Marietta get at least a couple of picks here, being down in this, what essentially is the bonus round for Missouri State. We see Missouri State kind of rotating around towards the middle, but is right there. And he's going to get caught and going to get picked off. But that is going to force Missouri State to kind of split. Spence does catch one. McLovin goes, takes down the Phoenix. And we're seeing the Fade took some hits as well. Meanwhile, Weenie Hunt Jr. is going to be in a gunfight with several getting taken down by Sky. So now Missouri State is going to head over to Plant Site B. But Spence did get the Fade down. So now it's going to be a 3v3, and several from Marietta are very low. Yeah, we see Wave at 7 hit points. And gets a good hit, but that Astra just being able to get several picks himself. Yeah, I don't think there's much that McLovin's going to be able to do. Does get one, but gets taken down. A 4K from that Astra.
Marietta was able to take down a good majority of Missouri's players. And Marietta is able to full buy this round.
And we did see in the last map, Marietta lost the first 2 rounds and then were able to start coming back after their full buy. So we'll see if they can do that this time around. But we're going to see a quick peek there to spots that Missouri State's going all in. Although Spence goes down, but McLovin's going to get a kill. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. One's still just kind of hanging around. Now Missouri State's going to start making their move. Gets the flash out, but double blinded. But Mom's going to get down 2 himself, but goes down. So now it's a 2v2. Wave and Weenie Jr. are left. The spike has not been planted. Wave takes down the bot.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
And Wave almost a shot. And Weenie Jr. gets the killing blow. Marietta gets the round.
Oh, but they lost a lot there.
Tactics would only work for so long.
They lost 4 of their rifles, and it does not look like they're going to be able to buy them back this round.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, they got the round, but at what cost?
At what cost?
Alarm bot.
Everything.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, they're just kind of doing like a partial buy, it looks like, and just going to have to kind of play eco this time.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And the Phoenix ult already coming out. Spence gets blinded, waits still to dissipate. McLovin gets taken down. Sally on that Phoenix getting several picks. And Spence is not being able to do a whole lot, but we've seen this several times coming from Missouri State, where they just kind of go like all in and rush to a site, and it works most of the time.
We'll see if Wave and Weenie Hut Jr. can clutch this out, though, for Marietta.
Maybe a little difficult, but... So you take out the bot.
Turn out.
But using the turret bot itself, it gets taken down, but that spike is about to go off, so I think they're just going to have to fall back. Wade was trying to get a pick, but Weenie Hut Jr. gets taken down as well, and it's just going to be another flawless round for Missouri State.
Marietta should be able to buy up, which this looks like they can.
Yeah. They're going all out, though, so they have to get this round. Otherwise, their economy is going to be in shambles.
If they do not win this round, then they are going to be losing quite a few rounds for a while.
And it looks like Missouri State's going to be using the same strategies before, going all in. But Spence gets one and gets a second through the smoke. That is huge for the team. And Wave gets down one. McLovin gets one.
Ready.
What just happened there?
We said they needed this round, and they were like, I'll get this round. That's what happened there.
Is it that simple? Did we just say we want to order a flawless round? We want to just order up a win and just say coming right up?
I guess. That's just how life works, I guess.
Yeah. Now, it's not over yet, though. There's still Sky out there. It's a 1v5. Not a good scenario for Sky, but
Blocking sight.
Spence is going to throw out the smoke.
Here.
Sky's going to fall back. 45 seconds remain. And Wave is looking for the flank, looking to collapse onto the Sky. And does get the killing blow and the flawless round.
Yeah, we just say they need this round, and they take it.
But we just need to say it from now on. Marietta needs this round. It is a critical round for them. It is 2-3. They have 3 ultimates ready, and Missouri State has 2. And their economy is okay, but they need this round. Order up.
Let's not use too much of our luck.
That wasn't luck. That was skill.
Skill. Okay. Yeah, let's not use up too much of our skill then.
You can never use too much of your skill. But alright, so once again, we're going to see Spence pop the ultimate, looking for quick picks, and gets punished for it. Tries to go for the hyper-aggressive play. Didn't quite go as planned that time. And interesting, because that smoke at the Sky really didn't catch Wave.
Shadows traveling.
That is interesting. But now we're going to see they're rotating over to Site B. And we're going to see Omen popping his teleport.
Swarm grenade out.
Weenie Hut Jr. takes down 1. Gets 2.
The third?
Gets
And
3.
there's 3.
Spike down B.
And Mom takes down another. Leave just the Astra left.
I did not see that. And I don't think there's much that Ash could do. I mean, the spike is over by the point, and Marietta is just kind of covering it from all sides.
30 seconds left.
So they're just going to wait for Astra to move in. And they spot the Astra. And Wave's going to get the killing blow. And another round for the Pioneers.
Crazy 3K coming from Weenie Hut Jr. there. Clutching up that round.
Now it's 3 rounds apiece. And once again, only Spence died. So everyone else is in very good shape econ-wise. But they did pop some ultimates, though. Looks like Wade, McLovin, and Spence all use their ultimates to secure that round. Meanwhile, we see that Killjoy and Astra still have their ultimates ready. But it looks like the Missouri State's going to have to econ a little bit this time.
3 suppressed.
And McLovin is going to spot several from Missouri State and ready to throw that flashbang.
You should run.
Flashbang.
And the Killjoy ult is coming out. Wave does get one. Gets two. Mom takes down another. And it's just one left. Spence almost got the killing blow. It was almost a flawless round, but gets taken down by this guy. But it's still another 4 remaining up for Pioneers, and now they're up 4-3.
Yeah, Spence and Wave on that flank just kind of pinching Missouri State together. Putting them in a position that they can't do anything about.
Alright, but this is another critical round for the Pioneers. Because if they can take this round, look at the econ for Missouri State.
They will be in a horrible position.
So, let's see if the Pioneers can do it. Spence was looking for a quick snipe, doesn't get it, will fall back.
Suppressing.
This dispersion dagger doesn't catch anyone, knows that no one's over at site B. But Missouri State is rotating over to site A. Dave gets blinded, and they're going all in onto site A. And we're going to see the ultimate coming out for Mom. Takes down one, so it's a 3v3. Spike does get planted. Actually, now it's 2v3. But McLovin gets taken down, so it's just Mom that's left, and already very low on health. And the round will go to Missouri State, unfortunately.
However, Marietta is in a wonderful position economy-wise.
Those first couple, those rounds where they was basically 4-1, keeps in a good position, but Missouri State is also able to essentially full buy here. And Missouri State has 3 ultimates ready to go. That I would say that Missouri State has the advantage this time.
They are mine.
And it looks like they are going to go all in onto site B. Throws out the suppression dagger. Phoenix ult comes out again. Throws out the flash and takes. Oh, that was the ultimate, wasn't it?
That was the ultimate.
Yeah,
That's one ult down.
that's true. I was hoping they got a kill, but using that smoke to kind of stall things out. Meanwhile, Spence and Wave are looking for, see if there's a rotate coming from Missouri State. But it doesn't look like Missouri State's going to do it.
I've got your trail.
And here comes the ultimates from Sky. Throws out that flashbang. But everyone uses cover to stay alive. But McLovin taking down 2. Gonna fall back. And Wave takes down 1. And Spence is gonna take down 1. So it's just Killjoy that's left. And Wave gets the killing blow. And a flawless round for the Pioneers.
Once Missouri State started funneling into sight, it was just one by one by one. Marietta dropping one left and right.
Yeah, we just saw the flashbang come out the smokes and just really making it difficult for Missouri State's movement, but they knew they had to move. They were running out of time, and Marietta was able to capitalize on it. So once again, it looks like Missouri State may be going for an econ round this time.
Will be their nightmare.
And Missouri State actually used 2 of their rounds that, 2 of their ultimates that time. See the suppression dagger coming out for McLovin, but Missouri State maybe, I think they're gonna go for site A, but it's pretty well smoked. The blind comes out.
Cover going out.
Try to see if anyone's in that smoke. Not gonna find anyone. So now we're gonna see Missouri State rotating around or back. I can't tell at this point. Spence needs to look right. He needs to look right. He did not look right. Wave gets one, but does not get the other. So right now it's a 3v4 in Missouri State's favor. But Weenie Hut Jr. takes down one.
Down A.
And with the spike down, that's going to help. But now it's a 2v3. And the doors are closing. Oh, never mind. They broke down the door.
Last player standing. Thrifty.
And we're going to see that Missouri State took the round while in econ.
Yeah, that was a bit of a rough one for Marietta. However, it isn't going to affect their economy because they can buy up again. With several players of Marietta capping out at the max econ you can get.
What is the cap?
9,000.
So we can't ever say it's over 9,000?
Nope, you can never say it's over 9,000.
Yeah, but this is still going to be a challenge because it is 5 to 5 now. And Missouri State has 3 ultimates and Marietta only has 1. So the ultimate usage did not go as well. And we see a little bit of trading there between Mom and the Astro. Weenie Hut Jr. does go down. But Spence is going to get 1 kill. Throws out a smoke. Wave gets 1 kill.
Down A.
And Spence gets 1.
Both through the smoke.
That's the best kind.
Always the best kind.
It's blinded. It's the 2 more down, so it's a 2v2. Spence is just going to be waiting. But gets 1 with a 3K.
Spike down A.
So now it's just the Killjoy that's left. 43 seconds remain.
Player standing.
And now it's between Mom and Killjoy. I think Mom just needs to play a little bit safe here. Takes a huge hit and is at 11 health.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Throws down the ability, but doesn't get it.
That is unfortunate.
He was at 11 health, and
Last round in
Killjoy
the
did not
half.
have any damage taken. He was at full health.
Now that was a round Marietta needed to
Anyone
win.
feeling generous?
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a critical one. It's 5-6, 3 ultimates to 4. See, Missouri State didn't have to pop any ultimates for that one.
Nope. And Marietta cannot full buy. Only 4 are able to full buy.
Well, it's the last round for the swap, too, so they just have to give everything they got on this one.
Oh, yeah, yes it is. Yeah, true.
We're seeing Missouri State playing very cautious. And we're going to start seeing ultimates being used. And gets taken down before using the teleport. And we're just seeing Missouri State kind of basically going to town here.
Spike planted.
They get the spike planted. Spence gets 1 down. Gets the Phoenix. But it's still a 2v3. And it's just Mom with only 11 health once again. We've seen this story already. And that Killjoy ult just going to eat out the clock even more.
Bring them down.
But the round will go to Missouri State for the swap. So now they're up by 2.
They're in the
Switching sides.
position Marietta was last map.
But anything is still possible. But now Marietta will be on offense. We're seeing a little bit of armor being purchased. It's like McLovin and Casey Cat from Missouri State are going to be buying a little bit. Spence is trying to do a little bit of checking. Meanwhile, Wave is going to be checking that spot. And McLovin is there to help out in case there is a fight there. And that is going to give Marietta a chance to start moving in. Although Spence does go down, and so does Mom. Weenie Jr. and Wave get kills themselves, so they'll start planting. Although Wave does go down. Lovin's gonna fall under, use the, it's covered.
Spike down A.
And Missouri State takes another round.
It is still not over yet. Marietta is falling behind just a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what the communication is going to be like. They're doing pretty well in game one, but losing 4 rounds in a row can be very difficult. Now, granted, with the side swapping, that helps a little bit game-wise and econ-wise, but you can only hope to make sure that there's not any communication issues after going a 4-round losing streak. So they need to try to get as many picks as they can, even while they have to econ. I do see Wave kind of checking over by site B. And Spence does catch the sky, and will take that rifle too. But Wave gets taken down.
Spike down.
It's a 1-for-1 trade there with Weenie Jr. and MX. Russian Dagger goes out. Spence gets taken out by Phoenix. But McLovin takes down one. But now it's just Mom's left, but just so low on health.
But Marietta was able to take down 3 in the process. And where this is now their bye round, Marietta might pull this back here.
But this is still a much needed round for the Pioneers. Because otherwise, like if they don't win this round with the full buy that they're doing, that might be enough for Missouri State to carry through the rest of the map. This is definitely a critical round for them. And they are going to be looking at Site B.
Placing swarm grenade out.
And they do get the headshot onto the Phoenix.
But Weenie Jr. does take a lot of damage from that.
And he doesn't see... McLovin is going to take down the Fade. There's still a lot of trading going on. And Wave isn't going to be able to spot the Astra from behind. And McLovin even takes some hits as well. McLovin does take down one, but Mom's going to fall. So another trade. But both McLovin and Weenie Jr. falls. But McLovin at 15 health. Going to have to find a way to get some picks from behind.
"30 seconds left.
Lovin has no choice but to throws at the flash, but gets picked off through the smoke.
That is unlucky.
And that's going to be a big problem for the Pioneers because they don't really have much of an econ.
They have fallen way behind in this round, in this map. Down by 5.
Yeah, they've
and
lost.
losing economy.
They have lost 6 rounds in a row, and right now Missouri State is just a couple rounds away from going to map 3.
Suppress it. Spike retrieved.
They are exchanging the hop over the spikes. Marietta's just kind of split right now, looking for any openings. Seconds remain, but right now we're seeing Missouri State staying perfectly still. They're not really rotating anywhere. Spence does take down the bots, but McLovin gets taken down.
30 seconds left.
And Weenie Hut Jr. falls,
Player standing.
and it's just wave that's left, and a flawless round comes out for Missouri State.
Marietta is dropping one by one. It seems like that
Begin to comprehend.
teamwork that we saw on the first map and the start of this map kind of fell off.
That's the thing, like a game like this, where if you start losing a couple rounds, it can really affect your mindset. And it just seems like they don't really have a strategy anymore. But it's looking like they may be going for an all-in site A, because they got to get something to work their way back.
Blinding.
We are going to see that they're starting to put some smokes out to head over to site A. Someone throws out the grenade and not going to catch anyone there. But they're going to start looking to plant.
Shut them down.
And they do get the plant off. Phoenix does pop the ultimate. But Spence gets blinded and gets taken down. McLovin's going to fall.
Player standing.
And it's just Wave that's left, and just another strong round there by Missouri State.
Gun here. Match point.
Now, the way Marietta's playing, it's almost as if it's not even the same team that played in the first map. They're not working together like they did. They're not winning the gunfights like they did. Everything's just kind of falling apart on them.
Alright, and they're trying to buy what they can. They do have 4 ultimates, but so they're gonna have to try to make a play here. And we're gonna see McLovin pop his ultimate right from the get-go. Although Spence gets immediately picked off by the Astra. But Wave is gonna take down one. And Marietta will start planting. And Mom's gonna take down one. So they do have a 4v3 advantage. Although we do see the ultimate for Killjoy coming out. And Marietta's gonna pop one themselves. And it's gonna be 1-for-1 trade there. And Marietta does secure the round, so they're still alive.
They are still alive.
And only had to use the Killjoy ult.
The unfortunate thing is they weren't able to pick up Missouri's guns because they were stuck in a Killjoy ult.
Yeah, but it still helps. But they're gonna have to do that several times. But maybe that's the spark they need to get back into the game. Now they're going to be slowly working onto Site B. Wave is looking for a pick, but he's going to get taken down, and so will McLovin and Spence. So it's now a 2v4. And we're going to see the Fatal coming in, dealing a ton of damage for the team, so they have to fall back. Now they're going to try to rotate over to Site A. Killjoy's going to try to be there to flank them. And immediately gets picked off. Now using the Astra ult to just kind of pin Weenie Hut Jr. down. And that is going to be the map.
Now, that was not the same team that played in the first map at all.
Oh, they were doing okay initially. But it just seemed like as soon as they started losing some rounds, it just kind of went into a downward spiral where they lost like 6 or 7 rounds in a row. And it wasn't until match point, or game point, I should say, where they're able to get a round back. But yeah, it seemed like when they get down, they're struggling to get back into it.
Once they're down, they can't get back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we will go to map 3. It looks like it's going to be Icebox. So I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with game 3. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. We are getting things ready for map 3, which will be Icebox, which has been both a blessing and a curse for the Valorant team. I can't remember which side they were on first. Okay, they were on defense. So we will see which version of Icebox we get this time. We'll see if there are any adjustments to any of the agents for the team. Looks like Wave and Maul may be sticking to their classics. Winning Out Junior maybe looking at the Rays. And we're seeing a completely different composition possibly for Missouri State.
2 Smokes characters. That is interesting. It's a possibility of 2 Smokes characters from Marietta too. Just kidding, they swapped off. I'm just talking now, just a talk.
That's all right. Well, I mean, they're good.
Nothing I'm saying even matters. The moment I say it, they swap it.
Yeah, we're seeing the Sage coming out for both sides. Viper coming out for Missouri State as well.
Select your agent.
No, Mom needs to pick something, which can't be Gecko. Okay, I think they were like, are you gonna lock in something? But alright, we have our agents selected here. So McLovin coming back on the stage. I think he does play stage quite a bit on Icebox. Maybe not getting a lot of value from the KO last time.
Maybe not as much.
Right. But still a very completely different composition coming out here for Missouri State. So we'll see how this goes. So maybe looking for, especially since it's going to be an offense first, trying to look for a lot of cover onto the wherever they plant the spike to try to prevent Marietta from being able to disable it. So you got Viper Pit, you got Sova's ult coming out, you got the Hellfire from Brimstone. A lot of their ultimates are about just getting Marietta off of a site. And we are seeing in the pistol round that Missouri State may be looking at all in on side A. So Wave does spot one, but not able to get the kill. We see McLovin using up those walls. Takes a lot of hit himself. But Wave is going to fall, and that's going to force everyone to fall back.
Spike planted.
Well, Weenie Jr. is going to get the Sova down, so it's now 4v4, but takes a lot of hit as well. Spence is getting several flanks from behind, does end up falling, but a 2-for-1 trade, so now it's 3v2. But Mom is going to fall. So now it's just the Sage that's
Can't use
left,
this yet.
but both McLovin and Weenie Jr. are very low on health. Weenie Jr. is starting to try to defuse.
Last player standing.
And it's gonna go to... I was so close. It just was not enough.
If only McLovin had kept that angle on that Sage, Weenie Jr. might have been able to get that defuse off.
Yeah, just falling back in the last second there. But to be fair, it's very low in health, so it's just not able to really know what was going on. So you can't really blame him.
True. But in this game, every second matters.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to see once again Missouri State going to be eyeing site A. The Wave does end up going down. And Solo McLovin has to take out the drone. And it's just been all Missouri State here with the bonus round that they've had with their weapons.
Last player standing.
So it's just Spence that's left. But Spence gets one, gets two. So it's not going to be a flawless round for Missouri State.
Blocking sight.
But he does get taken down.
Goes up into the crosshair of all three members of Missouri. And it's just shot at from all three angles.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
I mean, Marietta is able to buy this round.
And that's going to be important. They need to take this round. So McLovin going to be popping a wall there, but Wave is going to get one kill.
But he is on 1 HP. 1 HP and a dream.
And now he's going to go down. But meanwhile, the rest of the team is going to start rotating over to the site. And they may be rotating out, and Spence is going to try to flank. But he's going to get taken down in the process.
Not kill my allies.
And we're going to see the Sage ult coming out right away. So it's just Mom and McLovin left.
Player player standing.
Lovin gets one. But it's still going to be 1v3. Using that Sage ultimate to get a res off.
McLovin is really going to need to pull out a really insane clutch.
30 seconds
Because
left.
Marietta does need
Spike
this round.
planted.
I don't think this is going to be much. Okay, waits for the nice to go out, but I don't know if there's a whole lot he's going to do. Might just go ahead and save at this point. Which is exactly what he's going to do. The round will go to Missouri State, but yeah, just kind of saving his rifle. There's no point trying to go in.
Just save the gun. Don't risk dying.
The team is still going to have to econ this round, though. And meanwhile, Missouri State is just going to be able to keep buying, getting what they need. We see Spence already popping his ultimate. Try to see if anyone is coming by site B, but I don't think they're gonna notice anything.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
He was taking a lot of damage and trying to heal back up. We're just seeing that that Venom wall is just really or Toxic wall is really causing a problem for Wave. Lovin tries to get some headshots, but just not enough. Wave does get one. So it's now a 4v4. Wave does end up going down. Spence gets taken out, so now it's just Mom and Weenie Hut Jr. remaining.
Last player
And it's a
standing.
1-for-1 trade, so now it's just Mom that's remaining.
Marked one.
I don't think he's going to get out in time. So that's
That
good.
was a save round for Marietta. So... But it still doesn't look like they're going to be able to full buy. And they're going to be short one rifle.
And that's going to be a challenge because it's been 4 rounds in a row. And we'll have to see what the communication is going to be like, because we've seen what happens when the Pioneers start falling a little bit behind. See the Toxic wall coming out over to site B. As seemingly they are going to rotate over there. Missouri State starts planting. Though Spence does take down Sova. And Spence is going to take down the Rays as well. And Mom takes down one.
One enemy remaining.
So it's just the Brimstone's left. Does have his ultimate. But he's going to get taken out. Spence with a 3K. And Marietta should have plenty of time to defuse.
And they didn't lose a single person.
Yeah,
That was a big round for Marietta.
that's exactly what they needed to get back into this. So now they should be able to full buy.
They don't even need to buy.
Well, I think The Glovin had to. Someone had to buy because they didn't full buy last time.
Just picked up a gun from the other team.
Oh, you know that works too.
The only thing Marietta had to buy were shields and abilities.
Now we do see Weedy Hunt Jr. does have ult ready, and I think they intentionally gave the ult points to have that ultimate ready to go. But 3 ultimates are going to be ready for Missouri State. And once again, they're looking at Site A. And we're going to see that ultimate coming out to take down Wave. Mom is going to get 1 kill back. But Spence is going to fall. Weedy Hunt Jr. tries to pop up, but it doesn't work. So it's just Mom versus 3. And it's just another round for Missouri State.
And just like that, that momentum that Marietta had gotten in the previous round is gone.
Well, what we saw was the ultimate being used by Missouri State, taking down Wave very quickly, and then just kind of fell apart from there. Now, Marietta was still able to buy, but their econ is going to be in a rough shape if they don't get this round. It looks like they're trying a different approach with defenses. Wave is over by Site B to see if there's any flanking going on. Love was trying to get some hits onto, actually several from Missouri State are low. In fact, Weedy Hunt Jr. does get the raise down, but Spence is going to fall.
There.
That pre-fire was just a little too soon. Wave was trying to get a hit onto the Viper. And now we're going to see them rotating around. Although Sage is going to use abilities to heal up Viper.
30 seconds left.
They have to know where they're at. But Missouri State's actually running out of time.
10 seconds left.
Although they're going to start rushing in and start playing the spike.
Down B.
And they do get the spike down. I don't think there's going to be enough time. Wave getting that kill was huge.
The kill on the
One enemy
planter.
remaining.
And Wave gets a couple kills in the process, but we didn't get a chance to see. But yeah, Wave taking down the planter while planting just delayed their offense, and they got the round.
Just that little, just the 1 kill won them that round.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just 1 kill. 1 shot, 1 kill. But it is still an uphill battle for the Pioneers. They are full buying, I think, for the most part.
Yes, they are.
But they're still going to have to take some rounds here. And Mom gets a huge pick onto Raze. Now we're going to see Missouri State's taking their time. Although, the Wave popping his ultimate to check the flank site. And not going to see the Viper. Although Spence is going to take down 1. Take some hits while reloading.
Spike planted.
But Love goes down, but Weedy Hunt Jr. is going to take down 1.
Get him.
And Spence is going to start defusing.
One enemy remaining.
Spence gets 1 to Silva. And that was huge right there, taking down Silva while using his ultimate.
He's just a sitting duck from that angle.
And Marietta will secure the round with 4 of them staying alive.
Now when Marietta has the momentum that they need, can they keep it up? That is the question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 in a row. They're in a really good shape econ-wise. But we'll see. If they can get this next round, then we're going to see Missouri State having some econ troubles. But we do see some ultimates ready to go. So it's going to come down to utilizing those ults. And Missouri State maybe looking at Site B. Here's the Toxic Wall coming out. And he's going to get a pick onto the Brimstone. Teleports away. Gets 2 before going down. So a great trade there by Wave. Leon Jr. takes a couple hits but will fall back. Spike does get planted.
There. You will not kill my allies.
But now we see this Sage ult coming out. And McLovin gets taken down by Sova. But Mom's going to get 1. Spence is going to take down Sova. But Leon Jr. was not able to take down.
1 enemy remaining.
But Leon Jr. Hellfire is going to come out.
Last player standing.
And that Hellfire once again causing problems for the team.
That is just unfortunate. Marietta is going to have to be very careful about letting Missouri plant this round because Missouri does have that Viper Pit. So it is going to be a struggle if Marietta lets them get plant off.
Yeah. Man, if they were able to take down the thing, here's the thing about that last round. Wave took down Brimstone, and then he got rezzed, and then used the ultimate.
Yeah, that res got a lot of value.
Spike down B.
Well, so much for that Viper Pit. Wave gets a 2-for-1 trade, but Viper goes down, and there is no Sage ult this time. But they're still going to have to be vigilant. And they may be looking to rotate, but Mom is going to be right there. But it's going to get spotted and gets taken down. So now it's a 3v3. I see Spencer's going to pick up a rifle while he's there, but we're going to see them starting to plant over at the site A, and they should get it.
Spike planted.
Now we're going to see the Sage ult gain the resurrection onto Mom. And Spence gets 1 down. The Fade ultimate comes out. Now Spence is going to work on trying to defuse. Gets it halfway, but goes down, and it's just... But yeah, using 2 ultimates and still was not enough.
That is unfortunate. Even with the res, Marietta was unable to take that round.
Yeah, we're seeing they're not going to be able to full buy. They're trying to get what they can. But right now we are seeing it 7-3 with Missouri State in the lead. They do have a couple ultimates up, but we're going to see Spence immediately using that ultimate. And gets 1, but does go down in the process. But McLovin gets 1.
Spike down A.
But Mom gets caught.
Welcome to my world.
And now that Viper Bit's going to be used to plant. McLovin tries to get kills, but it's just not going to be enough. Yeah, that Viper Pit's making it very difficult for Marietta to make a play. Waiting for it to dissipate.
Last player standing.
Wave gets 1, gets 2, gets 3, and will be able to defuse.
What a great play to teleport behind the Viper. Doesn't even know the Viper's there, just teleports there hoping. And it paid off.
Yeah, because they just get picked up 1 by 1 and they didn't have a chance to react. So that was a huge play there. Marietta needed that to stay alive.
It does not look like Marietta can fold by it, but they're coming close to it. They might force it.
They're going to have... It's the last round before swap. You have to force by it.
I always lose count of the rounds.
No, they just said last round before swap.
I wasn't paying complete full attention.
But the other thing they are going to pay attention to is the fact that Missouri State still has 3 ultimates. They only used the Viper Pit that time. They have the Brimstone ult and the Silva ult and the rocket and the big rocket launcher. Marietta's going to have to be super careful here. And we're going to see the ultimate coming out for the Rays and already starting to plant the spike. Spence is going to have to retreat.
There.
Spence gets 1. But Wave is going to get taken down. I'm not sure what Marietta's waiting for. They're having to play beat the clock. But Spence is going to get taken down. And it's a 3v3. And that spike is about to go off. Sova ult's going to be used to try to disrupt. Throws out the rocket launch. Gets the Sova down, but it's just not going to have enough time to defuse. And the round will go to Missouri State.
Switching sides.
Marietta is down by 4 by the second half. It is still doable.
It is.
It's always doable until that last the defeat screen is on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not over by any means. I mean, everything resets at this point. But these next couple rounds are going to be important. We saw in the last game when Marietta swapped to offense, they just lost a couple rounds, and they didn't take it only took 1 round while they were on offense last map. So we're going to have to see what kind of adjustments they make this time around. So they're going to move in very quickly. The recon bolt is going to catch them.
Shadows traveling.
We see Wade takes down 1. Spence is going to start planting. Catches the Sage. Weenie Jr. gets 1.
One enemy
And
remaining.
McLovin gets 1. So it's just the Viper that's left. And Wade there with the headshot 3K.
Even with the weaponers inspect straight into the headshot.
Oh, that's a flick if I didn't see one. But, all right. So they're down, but they're not out by any means. But of course, they have the advantage here, so they need to capitalize on this if they want to keep going.
They need to take this round.
Try to take out the recon bolt. Grenades come out. Wave takes a little bit of damage, but seems to be okay. And Wave gets a pick onto the Sage. But he's going to get taken down by the Rays. But Weenie Jr. is going to get a refrag. Spence is going to take down Sova from a distance, but tries to dash into the Brimstone. Doesn't get it. McLovin gets 1 pick. So it's just the Viper that's left.
Once again, that Viper.
They do get that spike planted, so now it's a matter of can they take down the Viper? Yes, they
The
can.
answer is yes. They
Yes.
absolutely can take down the Viper.
That was perfection.
All right, so that puts them in a good spot. Now, of course, Missouri State can full buy, but Marietta only lost 2 from that. So they're not in a horrible position, not ideal, but not horrible.
But they should be able to buy next round, no matter what. And if Marietta can take down a couple of Missouri, who can't even completely full buy this round, that will be big.
Yeah, I just noticed that they could not full buy. It looks like Spence is going full econ for this round. And they're going to be going towards Site B, it looks like.
Bring them down.
But Spence is going to get picked
Spike
off.
down, B.
But Spence didn't have any armor either. See, Mom did take a hit there. Actually taking quite a few hits. And gets taken down by Raze.
They did deal a lot of damage.
They did get this. They do get the spike planted, but it's still a 3v5.
Healing.
And they may start looking to try to disable. The Glover gets one. Winnie Jr. gets one. They actually stopped the defusing, but it's just Wave that's left. He's trying to catch the Sage, but... And gets it! And takes down Sova. I think he just delayed long enough. Yeah, Brimstone's conceding.
You can't do anything about it unless he took down...
And Brimstone died.
Unless he took down Wave there, there was nothing that the Brimstone could do.
No, but I mean, it's just credit to Wave there. Like, just that. I mean, they had that Sage wall, and just that tiny little pixel was able to spot the Sage and the Sova as they were trying to defuse.
It was like shooting fish in a barrel at that point.
If it was a teeny tiny barrel,
Teeny tiny.
and even teeny tinier fish. But still, that was insane. And Marietta closes the gap, and that gives them exactly what they need the full buy. And we're seeing that Missouri State has to econ this round. Now they're just taking their time. Oh, that's to dodge the grenades.
Where are you?
We're gonna throw it up there. You see, everyone's starting to move in, but McLovin gets down one, takes out the Raze. Spence starts planting. Gonna throw up the wall to kind of help protect Spence. And they get the spike planted. And now everyone's just kind of like on top of each other. Although Spence is going to go down. Mom gets one. And Mom takes down another, I think, or maybe that's the same one. I can't tell.
I'll find you.
And Mom does go down. And Wave takes down Sova and Viper. So it's just the Brimstone that's left. And Marietta will take the round.
And just like that, Marietta has tied it back up.
Yeah, they are working it back. We're seeing that momentum taking 4 rounds in a row in offense. Now, Missouri State did econ that round. But they are going to full buy here. But we can see the econ differences. This could be a critical round for the Pioneers if they can take it.
It will be big.
Here.
But now the Pioneers are looking to rotate over to Site B.
Watch them run.
And we're seeing that teleport coming in. And Wave takes down Viper, which is huge. Takes a hit himself. Spence will start planting. And does get the plant off. But everyone's taking a lot of hits, but Wave takes down the Rays. Takes down the drone.
I'll find you. Still waiting. Marked one.
And Spence is going to take down Sova. But we're seeing they're starting to defuse, already getting it halfway through.
One enemy remaining.
McLovin takes down the Brimstone, so it's just the Sage that's left. Spence goes down, but I think they delayed long enough. They need to run. I don't think McLovin's going to make it.
He is not gonna make it.
Or Mom.
But they win that round.
Yeah, they do take it. And that's huge. Taking, we were saying before, if they take the round, that's going to be great econ advantage. And we're seeing Missouri State cannot full buy. Meanwhile, we're seeing Marietta pretty healthy. I mean, Waves pretty much full buy and still has 7,600 credits. Okay, never mind. Now he bought something. I lied.
He bought for someone else.
That's true. That's a good sport. Now, Marietta's just kind of taking their time with this one. They up by 1. They're just looking to see what would be the right opportunity. Wave is kind of taking a look around site A. I think he knows that there's someone at A, but it might just be knowing it's one person. But Marietta's eating a lot of time on the clock. They're going to have to make a move pretty quickly.
Cover going out.
See, well, maybe looking to catch. Ah, you got caught.
30 seconds left.
So that might be the delay that they're looking for. Kind of trying to make it look like they're going to head over to site B. But meanwhile, Marietta's going to be looking to plant at site A. And McLovin will start planting. And Weenie Jr. takes down the Sova.
Out of charges.
Spence takes down one, so 10 seconds remains. They do get the spike planted in time. It is a 3v2. Although Wave goes down, Spence takes down the Viper. And McLovin will catch the Brimstone, and Marietta takes another round.
Momentum now. Marietta is on a roll at this point.
That was a very interesting strat. Like, very bold to wait as long as they did. They moved towards the middle to make it look like they were heading towards Site B. And as they moved, we saw McLovin and Wave heading over to Site A to capture it. But, yeah, that's a lot of patience. But we're seeing mostly everyone's at full buy. Mostly everyone. And it's 3 ultimates to 4. So I think we're going to start seeing some ultimates being popped this one. Marietta's going to go straight over to Site A. And very smart move to let that recall bolt expire.
Shadows.
And we're going to see the rocket fuse coming out. Fires the rocket, doesn't get anyone with it. Exchanging of grades coming out. Spence will start planting. And they do get it planted before the Brimstone ult comes out. And Weenie Jr. will get the kill on the Viper, but it's 2 down for the Pioneers. McLovin gets 1 kill. And Pioneers will fall back. It is 3v3. Sova's going to pop the ultimate, but I don't think it's going to catch anyone. But still 3v2. And they're starting to defuse. Oh, and that was unfortunate. Trying to finish off the stage. Just a sliver of health left, but just wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, those last bullets coming from Spence there, no idea where they went.
Marietta's still up. I mean, that was the first round that Missouri State won while Marietta was on offense. So
And they still can't full buy.
So Marietta needs to take this round to try to expand their lead. But we also saw 3 ultimates being used by Missouri State as well, whereas Marietta only used 1 that time. Now we're going to see Marietta going to fall back. And we may be seeing a possible flank by Missouri State. The Wave is going to catch the Viper. But Silva does catch McLovin. So less than a minute remain, and it's right now 4v4. Let's throw out grenades. Wave takes a hit with the grenades. So he's going to teleport on site. Does take down the Sage.
Ready.
Spike down B. Grenade!
The spike is down. They got 30 seconds remaining. And they got to go get the spike. Mia Jr. is going to fall, but Wave is going to take down one.
Enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh, and that was unfortunate. Silva from behind took him down.
And Wave took down 4 of them, too. That would have been an ace if he had gotten that 5th.
Yeah, but now it's tied up again, 10 apiece. Missouri State's going to be able to full buy. Marietta should be able to as well.
Marietta is going to be just short. It does not look like Mom is able to buy.
Anyone feeling generous? Teşekkürler. Thank you.
Somebody else bought 4 of them, though.
But yeah, this is getting down to the wire. It is still 1st to 13. This is game 3. So whoever takes this takes the whole thing. And Spence is going to use that ultimate right away. The smokes will come out, and Marietta is going to fall back. Although Wave is going to stick around just to keep some pressure. Takes down Sova. But now they're going to do a full rotate over to Site B.
Does look like Sage is going to get that res off, though.
Or he will, and the Viper Bit's going to be used directly onto the plant site. Winnie Jr. does get taken down. But Lovett and Spence are going to get kills down themselves. Mom will start playing, but he gets taken down by the Viper.
Spike down B.
And Wave is going to fall, so now it's a 2v2. 30 seconds remain.
30 seconds left.
Your duty is not over.
He's going to get the resurrection off of Wave.
One enemy remaining.
And Wave is going to get one, so just one left, but it's right behind him. But Spence is going to take it down and secure it.
And the plant money.
Yes, they do get that. But yeah, that Sage ult was huge.
Very clutch. Sage ults. Sage ults left and right coming in clutch.
So Marietta full bot once again. Missouri State not able to do so. This is the advantage that Marietta needs, because if they get this, they go into match point. But Weenie Jr. gets taken down very early. Was trying to find a pick, but takes damage himself. So that's going to be a challenge. Missouri State maybe looking to get the flank, although Spence gets a kill onto the Sage. McLovin gets one, falls back.
looks like Wave has full control of A site,
But he doesn't have the spike.
but he doesn't have Spike.
But Spence is going to take down one, so it's a 3v2. Oh, never mind. He's got the spike now. He's using that ultimate to go straight over to site A.
Last player
But it's
standing.
now going to be just Wave. Like, reloading in a gunfight is always a challenge.
I do believe that Marietta experienced a little bit of a lag spike,
Oh, that is unfortunate.
and 2 of them went down because of it.
Oh, you hate to hear that.
Yeah, I heard him complaining about it in the other room, and you saw him walking into walls. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We will see if Wave can pull this out, though.
Satchel out.
One enemy
He gets
remaining.
one. He does pull it out.
He-
That was fun.
He's got to try to get out of there. Oh, he's
That
fine.
was big.
Despite the lag spike, Wave comes in there and just clutches it out for the team, and it is match point for the Pioneers.
That could have been really bad.
But here's the thing, Marietta has only one ultimate full buy. Missouri State can't full buy.
I will rip
And
the
it's
light from
match points.
Yeah, but they do have 3 ultimates. They have the Brimstone ult, they do have the rocket launcher, they do have the Sova ult. But Spence takes down Sova, so Sova's ult is not going to be utilized.
It doesn't matter if they're dead.
Yeah. Throwing out the grenades. And Mom's going to take down Sage. So if there's ever any possibility for a Sage ult, that's not going to happen this round. Queen Jr. does go down, though, with the spike.
Down A. Mark one.
But McLovin's going to catch Brimstone, so Brimstone's ult's not going to be utilized.
Face your fear.
Now we're going to see the Fade ult coming out.
One enemy remaining.
And it's just the Viper that's left.
Marietta knows where they're at.
Yeah, they get the spike planted. So now McLovin's looking to rotate around. Spence is going to fall back, but they got to keep an eye out on that spike because McLovin's going to try to see if he can flank. And he catches her while he's not looking.
Attackers win.
And just like that, Marietta takes the series.
So it went to all 3 games once again, but this, well, last time Marietta came out with the dub, but this time it didn't take 36 rounds to do it. But with that, the Pioneers will take the series 2-1 with a score 13-10. MVP has to go to Wave. I mean, 35-15-8. I mean, look at that. Spence coming in second place for the team with 22-17-4. But my goodness, I mean, I wish we got a chance to see the round breakdown. But I mean, it was very back and forth when they were on defense. But on offense, they took several rounds in a row, and we saw that momentum back. Oh, timeline. Yeah.
There's
there's the
round
timeline.
breakdown.
Yeah, so look, on offense, they took into 6 rounds in a row on offense. And then they took the last 3. Oh my goodness.
That was a roller coaster of emotions of a game right there.
Yes, it was. But we will take it, so congratulations to the Valorant team. I mean, we already said that they've advanced to the round of 6 playoffs for their division, but now they're going to be in a higher seed for it. So I think I'm pretty sure they're second place in the division.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, all right, so we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to see if we can get an interview with one of the players. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, and welcome back. So first of all, go introduce yourself to everyone who's watching at
I'm
home.
Spencer Tenney. I played Jet every game for this match, so
All right, so congratulations. Took 3 games to do it,
yeah.
but you
we're-
came out. You guys had a little bit of practice of going all the way in 3 games before.
Yeah, we've only really gone to game 3 1 or 2 other times, I think. So it was like very nerve-wracking, but I'm glad that we pulled through.
Yeah, so I mean, did any of those other games help prepare you for the situation of being in going to that 3rd game?
I think so. Yeah, because like we've only done it a couple times, so it was like it still helped, but it wasn't. I think this was definitely the one that like has sealed. Like I can lock in at the last second if I need to for the last game.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about game 1 because it seemed like you guys were definitely on
We
a roll.
dominated.
Yeah, you dominated.
Won.
Now they came back a little bit because they did end up like 13-11 there when they swapped sides, but you guys were playing very well. So I mean, what was working for you guys in that map?
I think they were being kind of. Is that Ascent or what was it?
It was Haven.
It was Haven. They were kind of being really predictable. They kept playing like the same spots, so we just kind of kept defaulting and then playing off of picks. So that worked for us.
Okay.
And there was a big turning point, I think, in game 1 where we weren't executing well, and then we figured it out, and we were aggressive and getting sight and like actually holding it and stuff.
Okay. And it seemed like they were able to make some adjustments.
They definitely
game 2.
adjusted because they did come back some, but it was too late.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we
So-
got it.
All right, yeah. So for in game 3, like they were. I mean, we're just kind of seeing the breakdown here. I know those who are watching on Twitch are not seeing it, but you guys went 6 rounds in a row on offense with 6 wins. So I mean, what was the communication like there during that half? Because it was pretty back and forth when you guys were on defense.
I think a lot of it was just like action calls, making sure that like people knew what they were doing and like making sure that everyone else knew what anyone was doing at any given time. Because like I think that early in any game, like the big thing that you need to do is make sure that everyone knows what you're doing so that they can play off of you, especially like pistol round.
Okay.
But it also applies to like the first like 3 rounds.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say to everyone who's watching?
Hi mom, hi dad.
Let's say mom's
That's all
out
I
there,
got.
but
Well, not Artemy mom.
I
real
Spence's
mom.
parents. But congratulations again
Yes.
on your victory. And I'm sure you know, it was mentioned to everyone that you guys will be advancing to the NACE divisional playoffs, which will be next week. We don't know who the opponent is yet, but it's basically the top 6 from the division will play against each other. So it'll be a rematch against someone. So we'll see who that is, but that should be a week from Wednesday. But all right, congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, that is going to be it for us today. For all the latest updates with what's going on, I cannot talk. It's been a long day. I think we're all
Yeah,
ready to go home.
I'm ready to get dinner.
For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Shoutouts again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Thank you so much for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks for watching.